Now it's time to look at the 2016 champions of the European Championship. Portugal, they hosted the tournament in 2004 but lost in the grand finale to Greece, but they came back stronger a couple of years later to win it in France. This time they are in the spotlight and we'll be talking about them. Portugal, that's the team Cristiano Ronaldo plays for, the player with the most goals, and also going to his sixth or record sixth Euro Championship. What do you make of the Portugal squad?
Is that a day that we're going to see a Portugal squad without Cristiano Ronaldo?
Soon, I guess.
Yes, very soon though. But you see, it's ever present, you understand? I mean, it's that quintessential personality that has been able to transcend what we believe the human ability or the human body could take. I mean, at age 39, close to 40, and the fact that he's still active, you understand? I mean, still be the captain of the Portuguese national team. It just tells you how far he has come as a player. I mean, 20 years in international football. Very few people have been able to achieve that. You mentioned Maldini, you understand, a couple of players out there. So I am very confident that with all the experiences being able to garner with a young squad, inclusive of Pepe. I mean, Pepe is 40 years and he's very strong. I mean, just recently playing the Champions League with Porto. I mean, fantastic personality, fantastic defensive ability. And you see, I am going to say that when you bring the collective together, they've got an aging squad, but they've blended in what? I mean, a squad that is young, Rafael Leao, Goncalo Ramos, you know, I mean, fantastic centre forward. Nuno Mendes, you know, and then, I mean, the evergreen Fernandez, right? And then Bernardo Silva. I mean, these are players that are fantastic. I mean, they're great, right? So I can confidently say that, yeah, Portugal is going to do very well. But at the end of the day, they've been a team that has deceived us or I mean, flattered to deceive.
But they won the last two editions of the Euros.
No, they won the last two editions of the Euros. But you see, their performances haven't been great, you know, as we expect of a team being led by Cristiano Ronaldo. But this is a tournament that the question is always going to be that are they going to come and improve and then justifiably, you know, play according to what we expect them to.
All right, but then talking about players who could make the difference, arguably one of the best players we've seen on the planet is playing for this team. But then look at the supporting cast made up of Bruno Fernandes, who had a fairly good season with Manchester United. There's Diego Dalot, there's João Cancelo, who moved from Manchester City to Barcelona on loan. João Felix is also there. Which of these players could be a standout performer for Portugal?
Well, I think the focus is going to be on Goncalo, you know, Ramos, and then Rafael Leao, because these are two very great attacking talents. You see, one thing that goes for Portugal this is in the fact that they've got a set of defensive pair that are very good. They've got experience between them, and if you look at their center pair, they've got about 80 years in terms of experience over there. But at the end of the day, you need at the other end of the pitch, you need goals. And that is what Rafael Leao, that is what Goncalo Ramos, that is what Cristiano Ronaldo is going to give you. So if the supporting cast is able to come to the party and then help Cristiano, because you see, Cristiano Ronaldo is not going to give you the momentum that he gave you a couple of years ago, you know, 90 minutes of, you know, absolute performance. It's going to be in beats, it's going to be in spurts. But at the end of the day, the supporting cast, and the supporting cast is being led by Fernandez, and then what's the name? Cancelo, and then Bernardo Silva. So if this, I mean, these are ballers, these are people who understand and appreciate, these are people who have been at the top for a long time. So if they are able to come to the party and then give the push that Cristiano Ronaldo needs, I think that Portugal is going to do well.
All right, so they have won a European Championship before, once in 2016 when they beat France in the grand finale. But what should be their worst performance?
Well, I think the quartet should be their worst performance. I don't really expect Portugal to go all the way to the semi-finals, but I think that should they come to the party and should everything they have constant, the quarterfinals is going to be massive for them.
All right, so he says the quarterfinals should be the worst performance for this Portuguese side. But what do you think? Let's hear from you in the comment section where you think Portugal will end up. Do you think they could be champions, considering the fact that Ronaldo will be playing in his sixth and final European Championship?